Okay, now, so I know it would be a lot of work to change all of these oak logs for spruce ones at this point, but um, I've done it on a creative world and it just looks so much better. So I am going to I'm going to swap them all out, and it shouldn't take too long because I can reach them all, and I got my efficiency 5. And yeah, we're also going to put some railings up here. Add in a few more beams, I think, and yeah, it's going to look very, very nice. But yeah, these were a mistake. You know, I don't know why. I don't know. I was already using so much. I think I just wanted to use something different. But yeah, I think if it was the other way around, if this was oak and then this was spruce, that'd be fine. But no, it needs to be spruce. So yeah, I'm not going to put you through all of that. I will see you in a bit. And yeah, I need to get to grinding all of this away and possibly growing some more spruce if I don't have enough logs. Oh well. So yeah, I think I have definitely made the right choice here. Because if you have a look, doesn't that look so much nicer? Just imagine once we've got it all changed. I just need to chop a couple more stacks of the oak logs, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Hey, so I've been doing a bit of building. As you might notice, first of all, the walls are a lot higher. I've also upped the walls here. I've added in these stripped spruce posts because I think that will help split it up. I'm not happy that it's flush with the wall. I may change that. Originally I was going to replace like this section with a post, and I was like, well actually there's a little divot there. Which again makes it look very kind of flat. So I may change my mind on that and change that back. And then yeah, here is how we get into the next floor. Another little staircase. Have I shown you through here yet though, actually? Let's just go through here. So you know, I've done all this, I've done that up, and we've got the ladders. So these are all looking a lot nicer now. We've done both the rooms. They're looking very nice. I have, you know, again, walls are a lot higher. I kind of run, there we go. Got the doorways, got the little balcony area. What does this look like from the front now we've actually made it a bit higher? It's coming along. I need to work out like the shape of that window. And of course, at the minute, we can just see round to the back. I'm not sure how that's going to look once we've actually built stuff. I'm going to have to see exactly what we're building in that direction. I think we'll... yeah, because we can see right to the mountains behind, that means... And these walls are all built all the way around. That means whatever is on the ceiling we're going to see through here. So we might want to do some nice pattern on the ceiling. And of course, we've gone over the 5-wide door now, just to make it a bit grander and fit with the build. And yeah, I think this is high enough. So basically, where those blocks are there, this is going to be the height of the ceiling. That's going to go all the way around. So we've got a good amount of height. Still not sure what I'm doing in these rooms, but I'm quite happy with them. By the way, I am thinking about incorporating this into these walls and maybe like adding that into these walls as well. Just to get some like texture in it and also kind of unify these walls, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking about, actually yeah, you see, I've done it on this side, haven't done it on that side yet. But I replaced this layer of sandstone with the log, just because you couldn't see this from the outside anyway, because the post was there. But yeah, so here's the staircase. Underneath it's going to be the ceiling block. And then I decided we'd go for the mangrove for like the staircase, because I thought it would be nice if it was a different colour. Of course, you know, need to build up the walls for the full effect, and I'm not actually sure what I'm doing with this floor, because this is going to be like the proper second floor. I suppose technically it's the third floor, because, you know, that is the second floor. But yeah, I also want to work out how I am going to border it. Because, of course, because we're using slabs and we're going up like one slab at a time, I have to kind of leave a gap. Because while I think it's here, you could have a different block on top. You wouldn't be able to here, because that's the bottom one, so it would have to be the same type of slab if we wanted a block there. But let's just go and grab some blocks. Let me eat before I die. I'm going to die anytime soon, unless I keep jumping. Now, I don't know if I want to use spruce, or if I want to use dark oak for this. I think if I'm using dark oak, I need to get more dark oak. But I do love these ladders here, because this makes it so much easier to get up this floor, from those rooms at least. So it would be... Actually, I might be using slabs, because... Oh. Yeah, it wouldn't be sideways like that, it would be something like this, going all the way around it. Yeah, something like this, just continuing all the way around. And I probably wouldn't have it as just the wall there, so I'd probably cut it off. Not sure exactly what point to cut it off though. Like, do we have a bit of the, now you see we can't have it like that from that angle, because that would expose that. So I'm not 100% sure how we're doing all of it. It'll be something like that. Again, my kind of issue with this is it is a bit uniform and you can't really see the stairs. So we might instead use some dark oak. I think we'll go with the floor colour, yeah. We'll go with dark oak slabs. So they are over here. And we have a lot of these. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. And actually, let me grab one of these as well, because I think we're going to use a few of these. Why have I... Oh yeah, I was going to plant more dark oak, so I was feeling that we needed more. But yeah, we are going to have a staircase on the other side as well. But I want to get it right on this side first, and then we can think about doing the other one. And of course, there will be a ceiling, and we will put... there'll be like a gap in the ceiling just wide enough here for the staircase, and it'll probably end around here. I haven't quite got all of the details sorted yet, but yeah. We might just go with something like this around the outside instead of the logs, because I think the logs are a bit much. We might do a mix. The problem is that we are doing this at quite a gentle slope. So the logs don't work especially well. If it was like a straight up slope and it wasn't curved, then I think the logs would be fine. But as we are... So yeah, I've got to make a lot of design choices now. So I'm thinking something like this. Problem is, this kind of needs to be 3 wide. Oh. I placed it on top. How did it go underneath? Especially as that's a different block. Why? Because this is a different... Why is it doing that? Because look, that's not even connected to that block. That is really confusing me why it's doing that. Ooh, that is annoying. Okay, okay. Don't know why it's doing that. It's very weird. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm not sure now. Oh, I'm questioning myself because of this. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. How does this look from this side? So from this side, I'm not certain. Yeah, because we have bits like that. So I think we'll keep it with, like, the taller block. You see, now it gets confusing because now it's kind of going to the side. Okay, how does it look from the side? Well, I was missing a block then for a second. I think it's because of curve. But from here, that looks okay. Not perfect, because I feel like some of these bits look a bit odd, but I think if we get rid of those, and we have to be careful here because slabs are annoying. No, then again, I think that looks okay. Oh, working out where all of these goes is such a pain. But yeah, I think that looks decent. The only problem is I do quite want these railings going along, which means I'm probably gonna fill in a load of these. And the problem here is that a lot of these are going to connect, and then a lot of them are going to be floating. If we have a look at that, yeah, that is a higgledy-piggledy mess. And the only way to fix that, so here we've kind of just left it, but it's uniform, so it doesn't look too bad. I am tempted to do something to kind of make that fit, but I'm not sure. Here, we'd have to make it a fair bit wider for it to actually work. And I don't know if I want to do that. So what I basically did to work this out is if we go to the top, you'll see it's a very simple pattern of it's just 3 blocks from the wall. Here I did it an extra one, and because I kind of worked out what the circle circumference was and just added some blocks so it would curve nicely. But basically it's approximately 3 blocks across, and then sometimes it's a bit wider just to get that circle in a circle. As for these ones, I'm not sure, because if we're going to get the fence to work, I'm going to have to, like, add in some like that. And I'm not sure if that is especially going to work. I guess we can test it and just play around. Yeah, let's try that. So much easier when you're in creative. I might need to change where some of these are exactly, because I don't know. I'm probably thinking about it all too much. Yeah, if we do something like this, and because we are making these all these so they touch the fence, we could replace those with logs, I'm not sure. That might be something I take into a creative world and just replace the blocks to see, because it is a pain if I keep replacing them. But just to have a play around, let's just see how these look from this angle. So I definitely think there are things we need to work on, because some of these, they look okay, and then some of them are just kind of wildly out there. Like, I think most of these need like an extra block on at least. And then how does that look? It kind of almost looks okay. I think as a basic rule, we don't want it to go... We don't want a gap bigger than a block anywhere. So if we see anything like that, we need to add one. That doesn't mean that is 2 blocks high. But then again, I think most of these are 2 blocks high, so that shouldn't be a problem. If it's switching between 2 and 3, yeah. I think that works. We're missing a fence. So let's go and put this in. Yep. And let's give it another glance. So I think that's looking... Let's see, let's kind of try and get the full picture. So here we are, we're coming in. This is when you start to see it. This is when you fully see it in the room. You know, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. it looks fairly decent. A little odd, but I do like kind of the variance. See, little areas like this look a bit weird, because I think most of the others hit from the other side. I think all of the others hit from the other side. And they like connect in. See, they go. They hit from that side. And then this one, yeah, it hits from this side. But it's hitting from this side because it's, you know, there's the middle and it's on that side. So the equivalent of them hitting from the side here is the side here. So I think that's fine. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out how we want this to look. But to be fair, I think this looks fairly decent. Again, we may be changing these out for logs, considering we're having it as like a flat block instead of slabs going up at the side. I'm not 100% sure. I'm also not sure if, like, for some of these we're going to kind of take it a block back. So, like, you know, here, for example, we could do something like that and then put those there. How does that look? Does that stick out? So you can just see the stairs. And actually, I think that works better. I think. So, you know, again, for somewhere like here, I think. I can't jump up there, that's a free block gap. And then we do that. So I've already done that there, and then here we'll do that again. And then, yeah, I guess here. And then here. So any of these awkward spots, which I wasn't very keen on, because I think if we do it within the half slab, it blends, doesn't it? Yeah, that blends a lot better. So let's just have a look at it from this side. And yeah, I think that works, because you can barely see it, and you know it's a staircase, so yeah, I think that works. I'm quite happy with that. Again, I may test out the blocks again a bit more. We might see if logs would actually be better there. And again, if you've got any ideas, let me know down in the comments, because I can always come back to this at any point and change it up. So if you've got any good ideas, let me know. No, it's just a question of, are we leaving the underside like this? This is a bit, what's the word, unsupported. I'm not sure if we want to keep it like this, or if we wanted to do something like, actually, yeah, that's a good spot. We could do something like this along the way, and then there'd have to be every, like, full block like that. And we just do something like that. And again, we can't do it there because that's like a upper half slab. These are bottom half slabs, so they're fine. We're losing a couple of slabs there, but so be it. Okay, so this is just spur of the moment off the top of my head. We run into a problem when we get to areas like this, but I think we will be fine because you're barely going to notice it. I mean, we could just... We could just having it going straight anyway. I don't think that's a problem. So yeah, how does that look? Does that look more supported? Or does that kind of take away from it? I think that looks fairly good. I'm wondering if we take it all the way out and have it like that. Kinda works. I'm not sure. Again, we might be changing some of the blocks up, and I'm not sure about this, because it does add something. But, Of course, we could always change the end bits with a couple of these. So that probably won't look any better. But let's just try it, I guess. Oh, maybe that does look a bit better. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, we could go with something like that. Again, let me know what you think. Still workshopping a lot of this. God, getting them. If I was doing this just as a straightforward staircase without this curve, it would be so much easier. Oh, but I'm trying to work out how to give it some shape. The problem is, these only connect if they're in straight lines. So I'm having to, like, do that extra block wide for the banisters. And yes, you might be wondering, what is this lectern doing here? Well, if we have a look, I put a book here. So, the base plans. I want to have a kitchen. So that's basically going to be a room with the smelters, which will be down here somewhere, I think, for the time being. Just for smelting up the ores and the food and everything else. And then I also want an enchanting room, so that's going to be your bog standard bookcases, enchanting table, so on. We'll try to make it look nice. And treasure room. So yeah, the enchanting room will probably be like the library, we'll call it. Something like that. And then yeah, the treasure room is where we're going to have all of our diamonds and things piled up. And we might have it up here behind the throne room, I don't know. I think the throne room should kind of be its own room. So probably not having the diamonds and things in there. I don't know if we want the diamonds in like a secret room underneath, because I am planning on like adding some rooms in these areas. Oh, and this does look quite nice. So I'm not 100% sure about the ceiling, but I think overall it does look nice. So yeah, still a lot to kind of work out and divvy up. But I think we're definitely getting somewhere. We're a lot better than when it was just a hill, and I was like, this is where the base will be eventually. We are getting there. The base is getting fairly tall. I'm probably going to do it another 2 floors high. Before we start doing anything different with the walls and such. We're still not sure what I want this to look like. I feel like it's going to look like a real mess by the time we finish, and I still need to work out some kind of details on it as well. So much to work out. But yeah, I think if we get started with the ceiling and such, and you know, this isn't too bad. I do think maybe swapping some of these out for like logs would... Oh, didn't mean to break that. That's fine. But yeah, I think replacing some of these with logs would be a good idea. Does it matter which way you... Yeah, it doesn't matter which way you place that, okay. Yeah, we'll start to do something like this. And yeah, I broke a few too many of those. I guess for now we'll just put that there. And then we'll see how this looks. So how do the logs look instead of... Yeah, I think that looks quite good. Because the next question is, do we keep like the planks over here, or do we break those away so we get more of a view of the like the ceiling block? No, I think that looks better like that. It might get a bit more complicated and convoluted when we get lower down. I think for a start, that works. Still not sure if I want like the end of the log showing or if I just want it like this. But yeah, I think up here this is the design we're going to go for. So I'm going to have to spread that all the way down. And then I think we can get started with the ceiling and the other staircase. Because this is looking very, very nice. And now I am actually wondering... this has just crossed my mind. This is the kind of thing I had in a previous base. So yeah, we've still got loads of these. Good, good, good. Yeah, are we going to have something like... Oh, I didn't think about that. The doors and things, and also there's just like a giant gap here. That's going to be a little bit annoying, but we should be able to work this out. Yeah, are we going to have like a red carpet leading up to the throne room? I think that this should... Which way do the doors go? That way, good. Nice. Yeah, and that can just continue all the way up where the throne room will be. I think... Yeah, this is going to be very, very nice. So we'll have to dig all this up. And it's going to be a pain, because this is just a giant hole down here. I may just grab a load of moss and fill in most of this, because I've now just gone and kind of trapped myself. Ah! Can't make it. Okay, yeah! So that's a problem. Yeah, let me see. What's the easiest way out of this predicament? Because I don't want to go just destroying everything to try and escape. So yeah, I think if we just put a load of moss down, then we can solve future issues. Yeah, basically do all that away. Replace it with these. We have a nice red carpet leading all the way up to where the throne's going to be. As for on the stairs, I don't know. I think we'll just keep it as like a straight line going up. We'll see how it looks. Because I don't think we need or want to make it going wider, but maybe we do. And then yeah, this is all looking quite nice. I do like that big window there. We might have some windows in the back here, so like here and here maybe. So I need to work out exactly what the throne's going to look like and what other decorations we're going to have, but this is turning out quite nicely. I think the throne, I think we'll want to have like a walkway behind the throne about this wide. So the throne will go, you know, over here somewhere. It'll have this kind of footprint, so I can just kind of stand here and lord it over everyone. Everyone being me. Yeah. I think this is all coming together quite nicely. And yeah, there in the background we can see the spawn, which I need to do something with in the future. Probably something with quartz, I'm thinking. So we're going to have to wait. Well, I was going to say we have to wait until we go to the Nether, but only insane people go to the Nether to mine quartz. Smart people use villagers, so we don't actually have to wait, but we probably will wait until later because we do need to get to the Nether some point soon. I think a few more rooms sorted here. Some better stuff on my armor, like some fire protection. And then I think we'll be good to go. Though, you've seen how many times I've died. I don't want to go to the Nether, just fall in lava and lose all of this stuff right away. So, at the very least, the first time, I'm going to go in iron armor and iron tools, so that I can kind of set up a base camp and work out what on earth I'm doing. But yeah, I think the stairs are coming along very nicely, and we've made some good progress, and I am very much liking what is happening here, because of this kind of variation, we can actually see the base and the top of it all together, but it doesn't stand out. You basically just focus on the banister. And I was wondering if we have like posts going up here holding this up, which we might. We might do, we probably won't do, but we could do. Let me just see how that would look. It looks something like that going across. Something like that might work. How many changes? I just can't. It's so hard to decide. Yeah, I think we might be going with something like that. Okay. I'm gonna. I was gonna say I'm gonna remove it because these are the wrong blocks to be using. These are the end blocks and very expensive. But no, I think for now we can just use those. Yeah, we might be doing something like that just to hold it up some more. Maybe. Help split it up a bit. But yeah, you see, the indecision is just endless, so I'm going to play around and then, yeah, we'll see what the place looks like. Oh, this is coming together so nicely. Getting there bit by bit.